It wasn't my best day in the kitchen. I'm really worried about the flavours in the celery cream. I'm really starting to stress out. I really feel at the moment that I could be first head on the chopping block.
So you got celery,
Apples.
peas, prawns.
Yep. So it'll be a cold soup with prawns.
Wow. It's not the most obvious thing when I think of flavour combination.
I think I've really hit the judges with a curveball here, and they've got no idea what I'm doing.
Good luck.
But I'm running out of time, so I'm going to stick with my guns and go for it. So I've got to put up a sauce that's full of flavour, cook these prawns perfectly, plate it up nicely, and hopefully that can see me through to the next round.
Don't let time slip away from you, because it does in this kitchen. 15 minutes to go.
Come on, guys.
Get hurry on. Come on.
With less than 15 minutes to go, I finally get my duck in the oven. I'm really worried that basically going to get no time to rest it. They are completely raw.
I've got my caramel mousse, which is nice and set. I need to put my porcini center in. I've never worked with porcini mushrooms in a dessert before, so I am taking a huge risk. Once my porcini caramel mousse is setting in the blast chiller, next I have to get onto my porcini dust. I toast my dried porcinis and blitz it up until it's a powder. Add some sugar and a bit of cocoa powder. And now it's time to fry my gnocchi crisps. I want this dish to be amazing. We're all in it to win this superpower, and who knows what it could be. But I'm hoping that I'm gonna win it.
8 minutes to go, 8 minutes to go.
I start plating. We've got to present the judges with 3 identical plates of food. I've pulled my lamb out, I've let it rest, and then roll it in the legash. I slice into it, making sure that every piece is identical so that the plates are identical. I place my 2 pieces of lamb on each plate, identical. Carrots, identical. Peas, identical.
The fillers came out very well. It's cooked perfectly.
The ginger and coriander baby barramundi look very fresh, very aromatic. All my elements are ready. My crispy skin, pickled cucumber, and coriander and ginger oil. I was going to plate the barramundi in the banana leaves, but I have decided I'm not going to, because today's brief was to make the dishes as identical as possible. Hopefully, I've made the right choice.
Some of you are plating, some of you aren't. 5 minutes to go.
Come on. Let's go.
I taste my celery cream and hopefully there's enough flavour in there. I've got to start plating up. My plating's very simple and I'm really worried that the only pea element on my plate is fresh peas. But I know my prawns are cooked perfectly. Just need to convince the judges about the flavour combination. I think it'll really work together. Freshness and saltiness, it'd be delicious.
It's time to plate up. I think people would think I'm crazy for using mushrooms in dessert. That mushrooms got that really weird aftertaste when you eat it, and putting it in a sweet dish might go wrong. But I have this feeling that I have to take a risk at this point. I get my porcini dust on the bottom. I've got my fried gnocchi on the side. I top it up with my cocoa butter coated caramel mousse. My biggest concern is definitely the porcini center. It has a very strong, pungent, bitter taste. So I'm hoping that combining with the caramel mousse that it will go really well together and you don't get that bitterness afterwards.
Never more important than right now. Final touches. Come on. 1 minute to go.
I'm almost out of time and I need to get the duck on the plate. I have all my other elements done and I'm really happy with them. I cut into the duck and it's nice and pink, but I know that it hasn't rested for long enough. And I can see that all the blood is starting to come out. I should have put that duck on a lot sooner than I did.
Seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Time's up.
Well done, guys.
Done. Thank goodness, Chloe. That was close, wasn't it?
Wow. That looks pretty.
Oh, that was so intense.
Oh wow, like an hour to plate up 3 dishes, it's not a lot of time. And smoking the ice cream and having a really strong flavour like rosemary in my dish could overpower the flavour of vanilla. But I think I got through in the end.
I was really sweating today. I'm worried about the flavour combination at the moment, so feeling a little bit deflated, I thought I could have got a better dish up.
What a brilliant cook and some great ideas. That little mini mystery box must have inspired you, let alone that trip to Darwin and the Northern Territories. We can't wait to taste. So, the first 3 plates belong to Kristen. What have you cooked?
Beetroot and gin cured salmon with goat's cheese, creme fraiche, beetroot and macadamias. Just roasted and sprinkled on top on crisp bread.
Cool.
I think it's great. Cracker's crispy, all the flavours are good. The saltiness of the creme fraiche is fantastic.
They're flavours that, you know and love. Creme fraiche, salmon that's been lightly cured and little chunks of beetroot. Macadamia nuts are amazing. Great job. Thanks, Kristen.
Next up, Ben.
Thanks, guys.
Ben, what was the ingredient?
Peas,
Excellent. And what's the dish?
prawns, peas, and a celery cream.
So if you'd like to sauce it up.
So that's basically the peas.
The
you
pea
got.
element
You
is
just put them on the plate as
Fresh
they are.
peas, yes.
Okay.
All right.
It wasn't my best day in the kitchen. I'm really worried about the flavours in the celery cream. I'm really starting to stress out. I really feel at the moment that I could be first head on the chopping block.
Raw peas are delicious sitting on the couch, popping them, but you could be doing more with them on a plate. And then you've just lost the whole essence of those delicious prawns with that milky stuff.
Okay.
I don't like it at all. I don't like the fish cream, the sauce. You know, you could have used the prawns just to give it a little undertone of crustacean and an identity.
Yep.
I think you could have done so much with peas and prawns.
Thanks, guys.
Khan, your turn.
Consistent, look at that, identical.
Khan, what's the dish?
Lamb backstrap rolled in a lake ash with blackberry jus.
Right, and blackberry was?
The ingredient I needed to use.
Consistency, amazing.
Yeah, it looks great. The cutting of the meat, spot on.
Do you mind where we put this?
Yeah, go
I
on.
want to do an old-fashioned George.
Oh, Matt,
God.
that's ridiculous.
You're gonna feather it next?
the lamb is delicious, but you've cooked it absolutely beautifully. Caramelised on the outside, pink in the middle. Love those baby carrots and love the puree.
I think the use of mint and blackberry and lamb and the salty bitterness of the ash and the peas are a good combination.
Thank you.